let's get right into it. I'm going to address some of the stuff I talked about in Straight Talk 1, a little more in depth, and then we're going to take a look at animal communication. All right, so first, let's start with AI. AI has said that it is mirroring the person it's communicating with. It is a mirror, and it will give you what you give it. So I liken it to a little kid saying, tell me a story about a frog and a heron. And AI goes, okay, you want me to tell you a story about a frog and a heron. I will give you a story about a frog and a heron. It will give you what it thinks you want to hear. Energetically, AI does not have an energy signature, a light. Doesn't have a light. Does that mean it's of the negative realm where the light is hidden or forgotten, or that there is none? Remember this this doesn't have a light. So please use caution with AI. Next, angels. And I probably ticked off some people by what I said last time. Angels are just another being outside of humans. So if you Google images of depictions of the biblical angels, they look nothing like the humanoid shapes with wings. Absolutely nothing. Actually, they look a little unsettling, if you ask me, a little bizarre. Um, Looks nothing like what we deem angels. Humans are the ones that gave them the label angels. Now, on my part, they have been absolutely wonderful in my life, very helpful. I work with those who are still connected to the source. There are some who are not, just like humans. But take a look at pictures of biblical angels. Moving on. What I said about channeling and guides and teams and ascended masters seemed to send some people into panic. That was not my intent. Let me explain. Everybody's at different levels of their journey. One is not better than the other. It is what it is. We go at our own pace and do our own thing. So nothing is lesser, nothing is greater, nothing is bigger, nothing is smaller. It's all where you're at, period. Let's, I want to screen share something. Let's take a look here. All right, there we go. So what we're looking at is a simplified version. So 3D is the physical, the duality, the lowest vibrations here on Earth. Um, we do go lower, but I'm not going to get into that today. And then we have steps or levels between each dimensional vibration or frequency. So think of it like going 3D to 4D is like going from elementary school to middle school. You have to work to get your way up there. Um, 4D is training wheels, getting you prepped for 5D, and 5D is instant manifestation of thoughts. So 4D is the training wheels to get you ready for that. I can't tell you if the guides and ascended masters disappear at 5D? I don't have that answer. I can tell you that I have near instant manifestation. Does that mean I'm 5D? I have no idea. And I'm okay with that. I'm just doing what I need to do for me. I'm working my way up, which will be another topic at another time. So if you reach a point in your journey where you have incorporated everything external or you perceived external, then the halls become empty. Then you no longer see teams, you no longer see ascended masters. Having said that, there are still channelers, no matter where they are, who will work with the client's teams to help the client. So they're still perceived as external until you have come to the point where you have internalized everything. You've accepted responsibility that it's all you. If you still need an external team and external ascended masters, great. If not, great. Either way. So don't panic, don't freak out, please. Um, they're still there. Just depends on if they're external or internal. Okay? Next up, let's talk about animals communicating with humans right now. And if you have been on social media, I'm pretty sure you have seen at least one video where animals appear to be talking, responding orally. Or are they? If you haven't noticed, animals are starting to reach out to humans, especially if they need help with a human or man-made problem that's affecting them. Example, marine life that gets caught up in nets or hooks or plastic. They will seek out a human and allow the human to help remove that. Why? Why is it becoming so noticeable now? A, social media. B, because we're listening. Our vibrations have come up high enough. We're listening. Pretty much as a collective. There's still some people they don't want to raise up, and that's okay. That's their choice. But I have a question for you. For these animals that are being recorded speaking verbally, like cats saying no, or I don't want to, cats or dogs or whatever they're recording, are you hearing it or are you hearing it? Let me explain. I was born an animal communicator. I didn't understand as a child how it worked. I just knew I could understand them. Growing up, I understood that I am sent, it's telepathy. I am sent an energy packet. It's like a little ball of light that has the information. And I have to open it, interpret it, and speak it. Which means I hear the information in my head. And it's not this long, drawn out process. It is I ask a question and I have to listen to the answer. The answer doesn't come in kitty cat's deep voice or whatever. It is my voice, but not my energy signature. It's theirs. And that's how I can tell the difference from self-talk and something else coming in. So humans have a tendency to make things fit into their reality. You see something you can't quite figure out, well, the brain's going to go and let me show you what I think it is. And you're like, oh, okay, I'm good. Um, So if the brain is not sure what to do with communication coming in, it's going to make it rerouted and make you think it's coming in here. Are you hearing, or are you hearing, or are you hearing both? And why couldn't we hear the animals talk 10, 15 years ago? Unless you're an animal communicator. Is the major collective, major portion of the collective, is its vibration so high that we are now hearing or hearing? By the way, it's not just marine life that's seeking out humans for man-made problems. It's land animals as well. One example, a few years ago, maybe, I saw a video of a mother, a doe deer, who sought out a human to help her because her baby had gotten caught up. I think it was a soccer goal net. How cool is that? Extra cool points for the person who listened. They didn't know what the doe was saying except for help and follow me. And so they followed her and then they helped. This is happening more and more. Animals are giving thanks, wild animals are giving thanks for any acts of kindness that are given to them by humans. Always keep yourself safe. This does not mean go up and pet a wild deer. I mean, yeah, any wild anything. Don't go up and pet wild anything. But pay attention. There's a lot of communicating going on out there. But are you hearing it here or here? Mm. That's it for today. Thanks.